has taken a drastic turn as the conflict intensifies following a series of Israeli airstrikes targeting Hezbollah. We delve into the recent developments in Beirut and their implications for the region, focusing on the humanitarian crisis, military strategies, and international responses. Recent developments in Beirut. In the last few days, Beirut has been rocked by multiple explosions as Israeli forces continue their airstrikes. The Israeli military has issued evacuation orders for dozens of areas in the city, particularly in the southern suburbs known to be Hezbollah strongholds. These strikes are part of an ongoing military campaign aimed at dismantling Hezbollah's operational capabilities. The Lebanese authorities have reported that 4 hospitals are now out of action, exacerbating the humanitarian crisis. The United Nations has warned that the shelters for displaced people are overflowing, with most of the 900 shelters across the country now full. Civilians are left with nowhere to go, leading to increased suffering among the population. The humanitarian impact. The toll on civilians from the Israeli military campaign is severe. Reports indicate that hundreds of men, women, and children are forced to sleep in the open, as the situation grows increasingly dire. The United Nations has condemned the ongoing violence, emphasizing the need for all parties to protect civilians and civilian infrastructure. Displacement. The conflict has led to an exodus of people fleeing southern Lebanon, with many seeking refuge in northern cities or Beirut. Those who can afford it are paying for accommodations, while others are forced into public spaces. Healthcare crisis. With hospitals being targeted and rendered inoperable, access to medical care has become critically limited. This has raised concerns about the health and safety of those injured in the ongoing strikes. Psychological toll. The constant threat of airstrikes has instilled a deep sense of fear among the population. Many people express that they live in a state of perpetual anxiety, unsure of when the next strike will occur. Military strategies and responses. The Israeli military's strategy appears to focus on eliminating Hezbollah's leadership and operational capabilities. This has included targeted strikes against known leaders and infrastructure associated with the militant group. As the conflict escalates, both sides are bracing for potential retaliation. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has stated that the offensive will continue until Hezbollah no longer poses a threat. This determination to degrade Hezbollah's capabilities indicates a long-term military strategy that could prolong